Good evening, Warriors fans, and buckle up, because tonight, we have a story that could define the next era of Golden State basketball. In San Francisco, where banners wave and memories of championships still echo inside the Chase Center, the Golden State Warriors are once again standing at a crossroads. A decision is looming. A decision that could reshape the very fabric of their future, and at the center of it all, is a young man once seen as the next great Warrior, Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga, the high-flying forward with endless potential, has shown flashes of brilliance this season. Averaging 15.3 points per game and pulling down 4.6 rebounds, he's demonstrated the kind of athleticism and growth that had fans dreaming of a seamless transition from one dynasty to the next. But sometimes, in the NBA, the numbers don't tell the whole story. The pivotal moment came quietly, but it was deafening to those paying attention. During a tough loss to the Los Angeles Clippers, Kuminga, fully healthy and ready to play, was left on the bench. For the entire game. No minutes. No action. Just a silent signal, flashing like a warning light across the bay, something had changed. Analysts were quick to pick up the scent. Head coach Steve Kerr, known for his measured and strategic decisions, appeared to send a message not just to Kuminga, but to the entire NBA world. A shift had occurred. Kuminga, once thought to be the next foundational piece of the Warriors' empire, was now possibly on the trading block. Make no mistake, this isn't about lack of talent. Kuminga's talent is real. His dunks are thunderous, his drives are electric. But success in the NBA, real, lasting success, demands more. It demands game IQ. Consistency. A fit within the team culture, especially in a locker room still dominated by the quiet fire of Stephen Curry, the defensive genius of Draymond Green, and the steady leadership of Klay Thompson. Sources close to the organization, including insider Evan Sidery, have confirmed what many had feared: Jonathan Kuminga's future in San Francisco is uncertain. Very uncertain. And with the Warriors' championship clock ticking faster than ever, waiting years for a young star to blossom just isn't a luxury they can afford anymore. Because Steph Curry, the heart, soul, and face of the franchise, is still performing at an elite level. Curry is averaging 26.4 points, 5.1 rebounds, and 6.3 assists per game this season. Every night, he's proving he's still capable of carrying a team to the promised land. But Father Time is undefeated. The window for another title is open, but it won't stay open forever. And so the Warriors' front office finds itself faced with a reality it has encountered before: the need to make tough, even painful decisions to chase greatness. It happened when they traded Monta Ellis, a fan favorite, to prioritize a young and unproven Curry. It happened when they let Harrison Barnes walk, clearing the way to sign Kevin Durant and spark one of the most dominant runs in NBA history. Now, history may be repeating itself. Reports have surfaced linking the Warriors to Devin Vassell of the San Antonio Spurs, a name that should excite fans looking for immediate help. Vassell is the type of player who would fit perfectly into the Warriors' system: a smart, smooth-shooting wing with a sharp defensive edge. He's currently posting 19.5 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 4.1 assists per game, all while maintaining impressive efficiency and showing maturity beyond his years. More importantly, Vassell is locked into a secure long-term contract, offering the Warriors stability in a time when they desperately need it. A potential swap, Kuminga for Vassell, would send a clear message: the Warriors are all in on the now. They're determined to maximize every remaining season of Curry's prime. They're choosing experience, poise, and championship readiness over potential, patience, and projection. And it's not just Vassell. Behind the scenes, the Warriors' front office is casting a wide net. Names like Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Lauri Markkanen are being discussed in backrooms and boardrooms, as Golden State tries to avoid the slow, painful decline that has claimed so many former champions. The stakes couldn't be higher. Because it's not just about making the playoffs, it's about making a statement. Golden State has already clinched a playoff spot, and fate has a funny sense of humor. They're on a collision course with an old enemy, the Houston Rockets. For Warriors fans, those battles bring back vivid memories: the epic 7-game wars, the heart-stopping moments, the triumphant victories. But this time, the stakes are different. This time, it's about survival, reinvention, and redemption. The Warriors veterans know it. You can see it in the way Draymond Green fights for every loose ball, averaging 8.7 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 6.1 assists with his trademark intensity. You can feel it in Klay Thompson's quiet resurgence, posting 17.2 points per game while reminding everyone why his name still commands respect. And above it all, there's Steph. Always Steph. Draining impossible threes. Leading by example. Carrying not just the team, but the weight of a legacy still being written. If Golden State makes a move, and all signs point to them doing so, it will be one made with clear eyes and full hearts. They've been here before. They know the cost of greatness. They know that sometimes, you have to say goodbye to potential to say hello to history. As for Kuminga, a trade could very well be the best thing for him. In San Antonio, he would join Victor Wembanyama, the generational big man destined to redefine the league. Free from the towering expectations of replacing legends, Kuminga could grow, evolve, and perhaps become the star so many once envisioned. Sometimes, a fresh start is not an ending, but a beginning. And maybe, just maybe, one day down the line, when Kuminga is an all-star in his own right, we'll look back at this moment, not with regret, but with understanding. The NBA, after all, is a story of chapters, of endings that lead to new beginnings. Tonight, as we look at the Warriors, we see a team standing at the edge of another bold decision. The fans know it. The players feel it. The front office is acting on it. In a few weeks, maybe even a few days, the Golden State Warriors might look very different than they do today. But if history has taught us anything, it's that underestimating this franchise is a mistake. A big one. They've made the tough calls before. They've endured the criticism. They've taken the risks. And time again, they've emerged not just intact, but triumphant. So as the playoffs begin, and the battle for a new banner heats up, remember this, the Warriors' story isn't ending. It's evolving. The dynasty isn't dead. It's adapting. And if you're a believer in courage, in boldness, in the relentless pursuit of greatness, then you already know, the Golden State Warriors are just getting started. Stay tuned, because this next chapter, it's going to be one for the ages. And here's the key takeaway from the channel: delve into financial education to enhance your quality of life. Within the financial market, explore bonds and shares, particularly focusing on real estate investment trusts, which offer the potential for passive income. Engage with this responsibly and consider reputable investment brokerages worldwide.